Manager wants us to work on our crosses today.
She's right there. She's right there. And on. Wide out. No, you gotta stay on her. Come on. There we go. She's right there.
A very good session today, but it needs to be said. Kim Hunter put on a clinic. Awesome.
Nous accueillons sur le vol A13 direct pour Paris. Des repas et des boissons serviront très bientôt. We welcome you to flight A13 direct to Paris. Snacks and drinks will be served shortly.
Popular.
Aw, you got my good side. Could have shopped out the drool, though.
Nice.
Still kind of feel like the noob.
I think you're doing all right so far.
I love Wi-Fi on the plane.
What's up?
Ugh, school. I had to take half my exams early and then defer the rest until after the tournament.
Ouch. Real life. Did you pick a college yet? Tell me good news.
Well, I like the offers from Stanford and UCLA, but my dad wants me to take the one in Berkeley. He thinks the film and media program would be a good fit.
Smart guy?
Yeah.
But you know, it's so different now. There are tons of opportunities that weren't around when I was coming up. Going pro to high school is a real option. Makes you think.
So it all comes down to this. The final throw of the Garbage Hoop World Cup. It's all tied up at 36 apiece. Hunter steps up for the win.
Pressure's getting to her.
Yes!
Come on.
Who's that?
Hi. Dad.
Yeah. Harold, Kim around?
Dad.
Rematch later?
I wish. I've got to study.
Don't be late for the meeting. De Silva will have you riding shuttles all day.
Sir, yes, sir.
See, you're making friends.
Yeah, that's great.
Speaking of which, your brother Colt should make it for the knockout rounds.
Oh, if we make it that far.
You've already won by just being here. Remember that. Even if you lose, you've won.
Honestly, pressure's kind of getting to me. I haven't slept properly since we got to France.
Start thinking about walking, you trip over your own feet.
I know, you're right. But easier said than done sometimes.
So, made your decision yet?
College?
Is there another decision?
Yeah. I mean, no. I've been thinking about it a lot, obviously, and Berkeley looks amazing.
Couldn't agree more.
But I was thinking, more wondering, I guess, what if I went pro? I was talking with Alex the other day, and she was saying there's tons of
Where? What, that Seattle thing? I don't even think they were serious, Kim.
They wouldn't have talked to us if they didn't mean it.
They was just throwing a hat in early so they'd be top of your mind when you finish college. They aren't expecting you to entertain it. I doubt they want you to. You have to remember that this tournament isn't the be-all and end-all.
I have to go to my meeting now. Hello?
If you wanna know something about me, the blood in my veins is full of northern grit. I got that northern soul, man, I got of it. We're far from ordinary people. And if you wanna know something about us, the hearts in our chests are full of northern love. And even when we're broke, we'll always have enough. We're far from ordinary people. We're far from ordinary.
Alright, how can I say this? I'm from a place where no one expects us to make it. There was the Stone Roses and Oasis, but when they were big, we were still babies. I'm talking to the new generation, and we wasn't born in the 80s. They say that we don't see many places, cause nobody's left there for ages. Serious love for the people that raised us, even though it got crazy. Poverty stricken, but that never fazed us. Not one of us lazy. And I'll be the first to say money don't change us. But it didn't change me. I'll never forget where I came from. That's cause it's the struggle that saved me. On the streets we got brought up. We'd play on the grass, cause we're trying to be profits artists. They say there's no kings out here. Nobody's got money. Every one of us paupers. I beg to differ.
Well, this is a stadium I'm sure you'll recognise, the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and we'll be your commentary team today. And today it's Real Madrid against Girona. It's always good for the smaller young footballers to see someone like Luka Modric make it right to the top. Shows that footballers can come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, and he's so elusive. I just wonder whether the opposition here might man-mark him, try and take him out of the game.
This is the Real Madrid lineup.
It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
Let's have a look at how the opposing team will line up today.
And we're putting the opposition up here as 4-3-3 as well. Alan, could it be more of a 4-5-1?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe when they're trying to absorb the pressure, I think they'll try and stay nice and solid and just leave the one man up front.
I guess it depends on how old you are as to whether you think this is an elderly stadium or not. There are plenty of grounds that have been around longer than the Bernabeu. 1947 it was opened here.
Yeah, quite surprising in many ways, and especially where it is, right in the city centre. It rears up in front of you, an absolute monument to this football club.
Kroos. Good challenge.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
He's got his shot off now. Oh, well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. Stuani. Brilliantly read and much needed in that position to intervene.
Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Can he do it? He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. Well, for a fraction of a second, Alan, I thought he was going to keep it out. He did get a touch on the ball, the goalkeeper, but in it went.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself there. He's his own harshest critic and feels he should have done better. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Real Madrid with the lead now. Espinosa.
Bale. On to Hunter. Could whip it in from here. Bale. A goal! Crucially from Real Madrid.
Well, what a moment this might be. This is where heroes can be made.
Well, goodness me, talk about efficiency in attack. They have scored again. see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Stuani. Good challenge here. They've gone and won it, Real Madrid. Goal news from Cuesca.
It's a goal for Huesca. 70 minutes played, 1-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
Carvajal.
It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre.
Gareth Bale. Alex Hunter's in the middle. Defended well. Here's Isco. Marcelo. Tried his luck. Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play.
They're marking as tightly as they can. This corner could be a problem. They've got to defend it well.
Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
He's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
Strong strike from long range and good goalkeeping.
Yeah, this is a good keeper, and he wouldn't be expecting to get beaten from there.
And in it goes. Good defensive clearance there.
Rafael Varane.
Hunter.
Stuani.
Could be dangerous. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Well, he could have kept the ball, but he didn't. Espinosa.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent.
Knocked it away. Great piece of defending. Goal news from
the Mestalla. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Villarreal. 32 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. There was danger, but he's cleared it. Shot on! We're going to get a corner here because of that deflection.
Well, they haven't had much to shout about. Desperately need something to happen here, though, or else I can't see him getting back into it.
Not quite good enough so far, Alan.
The opposition must be absolutely delighted. They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
Corner swung in, only partially cleared, so here's the shot. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early, though. I don't think it's going to happen for his team. The golden opportunity spurned, and they're still losing by 2.
Carvajal. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Bale. Trying to pick out Alex Hunter. Not the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. It's a yellow card for the offender, and it's undoubtedly a penalty.
Well, it's a great chance for this side to stick one in the net, and for that player, he's got to be careful from here on in now.
Put the corner in the middle. Not really away from the threat here. And across comes Sergio Ramos. And the ball has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. And there goes the whistle for half-time. And the scoreline is 2-0. How did you rate Gareth Bale's first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Here in the Bernabeu, we're underway in the second half. Bale. Hunter. Trying to thread it through, and he's done it. Alex Hunter. Marco Asensio. Bale. A wonderful piece of defending from this fella. Stuani. Well, space to get the cross in.
Could pull one back here.
Oh, what a mess for Real Madrid.
Well, that was hapless defending, and can they find a response now?
Just looking at that deflection, of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. He might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument to say that. I think the goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
Off we go again, 2-1. Modric. Rafael Varane. Kroos. Well read by the defender. Hit it well! Tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper very comfortable in dealing with it. Goal news from the Mestalla. Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Valencia. It's been scored by Rodrigo. A cheeky volley flicked at the near post that left the keeper rooted. 59 minutes played, 3-1.
Thanks, Alan. Rafael Varane. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm guided through.
Off his line quickly, the keeper to get that. Had to be.
To throw in for Real Madrid. Carvajal. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Marco Asensio. Alex Hunter's in the middle. Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. Cleared away by the defender.
Real appreciation from the crowd that their team throwing men forward all over the shop.
Kroos. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Marco Asensio. And they get it away. Modric. Hunter. Shots on here. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Corner for Real Madrid. Here comes the corner. Oh, that's good defending. Another corner. Put the corner in the middle. Definitely destined for the goalkeeper, and he makes it his. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. And shoots! And he's taken a chance. It's Alex Hunter.
A side that has the form, and indeed you would think the better players are doing well at the moment. They've got a goal and they're beginning to boss proceedings.
Yeah, they're moving the ball about better, Martin. Certainly getting good delivery in from those wide areas. The much stronger side. Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
(3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game.
Espinosa.
News of a goal from Cuesca.
It's another goal for Huesca. 9 minutes remain. 5-5. What a game.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally.
Keep trying to get the ball in behind. He's in. He spotted the pass there, Alex Hunter. Marco Asensio. Isco. Modric. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
And 5 minutes remaining. Here's Isco.
Toni Kroos. Now it's with Hunt. Shot on!
A long way out, but in the end, a long way off the target.
Yeah, and you're going to do well to beat the keeper with that kind of effort. Well, he was a red card waiting to happen. You can see why the manager has brought him off after that yellow.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack.
Here's Isco. Untidy work from Modric. Kroos. Rafael Varane.
Well, there it is. That confirms it. It's a heartbreaking end to the season for Real Madrid. They cannot be champions.
Heartbreak all round. Standards, as we know, set so high at this club, and usually a head or heads will roll after something like this. They haven't had a bad season, but not quite good enough.
Well, thanks for joining us here and giving up your time. We hope to see you next time on EA TV. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a...
again now with one of today's goal scorers, Jim Hunter. Jim, welcome to the program and thank you for talking to us today.
Cheers.
And describe to us, if you will, your 100th goal.
Ball felt perfect. Almost like time stopped.
It really was a wonderful left-foot volley. Not sure the Coventry fans were celebrating, though.
That's football. Truth is, once you're out there, you just block everything else out. Nothing matters but the game. 11 against 11. It's how it's always been. Always will be. Moments like that goal make all the sacrifices worthwhile. Moments like that goal make all the sacrifices worthwhile.
Look at me in defeat. Don't rinse me more, even if I know we feel the struggle that we've been on the street. Still against me, are weak in your eyes. I can tell when you're lying.
Welcome to one of the noisier grounds in English football. It's not the biggest, but the supporters are so passionate. Selhurst Park, the home of Crystal Palace Football Club. And Alan Smith and I, Martin Tyler, will be trying to keep our voices above the din so that you can hear our commentary.
Number 2, Joel Ward.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. There have been some negative comments, haven't there, Alan, about the way this team defends. Do you see them as a very negative side?
Well, they can be, and I don't expect things to change today because they have achieved results off the back of it. Defend deep, defend in numbers, and difficult to break down.
Jeffrey Schlupp. Number 14, Jordan Ayew.
Here's the Chelsea lineup. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
It's interesting at the corner of the ground where most noise comes from, the fans are allowed to stand up, which is because the ground regulations say you have to be given a seat. You don't have to sit in it. The chairman himself told me that.
Yeah, I think they've tried to use it. They've embraced the fanaticism, if you like, of those groups of supporters who are just so passionate about Crystal Palace, and he'd really just stir the team forward.
So here we go, we're underway here. Sekou Kouyaté. Jordan Ayew.
Drink water.
Hazard. Martin Kelly. Joel Ward. Well, let's hear what Alan McInally's got to tell us about from Old Trafford.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 5 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Sekou Kouyaté. Dan.
And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here.
Marco van Ginkel. This could be a chance.
He's in now.
He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
Well, it is the way the modern game is played, isn't it? This kind of breakaway. And they couldn't live with them.
Well, if you've got pace, as this side have, you're always going to be a threat on the counter. It's a wonderful finish.
So Chelsea in front.
Goal for Chelsea. Number 22, William.
Now Kelly.
Milivojevic.
Martin Kelly.
Oh, he's through.
It must be. It's well read by the goalkeeper, but he still had no margin for error as he dived on the ball.
Well, you've got to be a good keeper-sweeper these days, haven't you? And he certainly showed that here.
Hazard. Delivered into the box. Well, that's good defending.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Had to lunge for it. Very dangerous. Could have conceded a penalty.
They're going to have to restart with a throw.
There's some hot news for you from St James's Park from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. 21 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Hazard, good vision. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Can he do it? Oh, it's a great goal!
Felt sorry for the goalkeeper, really. Totally exposed and left helpless.
Yeah, you do have to feel sorry for him, because what could he do in that situation? And the way that they used the ball past it at the right time, he had no chance at all.
Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Chelsea. Number 26,
Kelly. Ward. Jordan Ayew. Andros Townsend. Just working away to try and find an opening. Batshuayi. Back on the ball now, Chelsea.
Oh, good idea, I suppose, but it didn't work, so maybe not such a good idea.
Pass threaded through. On his own, Eden Hazard. Surely. And he scored!
Came close, the goalkeeper, actually did get a touch on it, but I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space?
Well, this first half is really showing Chelsea at their best.
Goal for Chelsea. Number 10, Eden Hazard.
Martin Kelly.
This could be it. It's one back. Williams. Shots on here. And that shot's blocked very quickly.
Batshuayi. Sekou Kouyaté. Here's a chance to attack. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work.
Well, he could be in. It's opened up. And the ball knocked in by Hazard.
He was always going to be a big, big threat in this game, and we've just seen why. What a strike from the Belgian.
They've made it look very easy, Alan. It isn't always as easy as this. You say two should always score against the one goalkeeper, but nobody panicked.
No, nobody did. I think they realised they had time. They realised they'd broken through, and it was 2 against 1. And they made it count.
One team really on their game today.
Goal for
The
Chelsea.
other very off colour.
Hazard.
Joel Ward. Let's get across to Goodison Park and Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Burnley. It's been scored by Chris Wood. It came from a free kick that cannoned back from the wall, and he imperiously dispatched it back over the wall and past the stranded keeper. 42 minutes played.
The shot's on.
There'll be a signal here at the corner.
Corner played into the middle. Cleared away by the defender.
A minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Cleared away, well away from goal.
Well, that's half-time, and who would have expected this?
Good performance so far by Eden Hazard.
Seemed to be all over the pitch in that first half, and he was in the box when it mattered to grab himself a couple of goals. His team can certainly be thankful for his performance and for their lead.
So here...
Substitution for Chelsea coming off the
Really was a very one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end of that scoreline has got to show a bit of backbone now.
There was a chance for a better through ball there. That'll be the keeper's.
Throw in now. Cut out the pass.
Opening them up with a through pass.
Eden Hazard, and it's in for the goal. 3 of the best, he's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick.
They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Milivojevic. We've given it straight to the opposition.
Batshuayi. Good challenge.
Drinkwater. Picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something.
An update from Goodison. Alan McInally.
It's another goal for Burnley. It's been scored by Chris Wood. They were calling for offside, but he held his run well, stayed onside, got onto the through ball. 58 minutes played, 4-3.
Cheers, Alan. And it's in. Perfect header. Really very good header, great technique. worthy goal.
Well, it wasn't just about the quality of header. That was good enough, but the movement that allowed him to find that space, that was the good bit.
That was a goal of deluxe class.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal.
Substitution.
Well, they're going to make the change to the wide player, the winger, and it looks to me as though he's done pretty well, Alan. What did you think?
Yeah, good old-fashioned wing play. Had the better of his full-back for large parts of this match, and top performance.
Alan McInally's watching the game at Manchester United today from Old Trafford. A goal.
It's the second goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Romelu Lukaku. The keeper attempted a quick throw out after he'd gathered the ball from a corner, but he only succeeded in giving the ball away, and 2 quick passes later, it was in his net. 61 minutes played, 2-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan.
Slipped through. Pedro. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. Has to score. That is a high-class header to score here. Well, for all of you who love seeing headed goals, I do, for sure. I know Alan does. What a good example this was.
Well, I've always been an admirer of good headers, and this was certainly one of those. A thumping effort.
Substitution for Chelsea.
Chelsea ready to bring on a substitute.
Number 33, Emerson. Coming onto the pitch, number 24.
I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
It's
a Manchester United goal.
Pass threaded through. Pedro, totally unmarked in the middle. Magnificent from the goalkeeper.
Well, it's all about positioning and spreading his body. Top-class keeping.
And here we are, a double change coming up.
Corner played into the middle.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
He's had a go, that's brave of him.
Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Too much pressure for the opposition who've lost the ball. Loftus-Cheek. Cleared it well. And that will be a throw. Here's Conte. Cheikhou Kouyaté.
Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. He kept the ball, but the counter-attack was the chance you felt, and it just faded away. He's looking for the cross. Rather hoisted into the middle and way over his teammates.
And safely behind for a goal kick. It's Chelsea's day, and those who've come to support them recognise that. They're singing their hearts out.
Yeah, they've had terrific support out here today, and it's going to be a really good win.
For Chelsea, their lead is by a substantial margin. Sakho. Max Meyer.
Well, let's pause for a moment to let in Alan McInally here with some goal news.
It's the second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 7 minutes remain, 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
That will be a free kick against Chelsea.
Well, that episode is going to lead to a yellow card from the referee.
Well, look at the ref. He reached for his pocket straight away. No hesitation from him.
He took a chance there, really, and I don't think it paid off.
All right, it's a definite foul, Martin. It's a slide tackle, but he just mistimed it badly.
Curled in.
Oh, it's a good save. He got a touch to that. So they're setting up for the corner.
And in it goes. He's kept it out. A fine header, better save.
Yeah, he couldn't have connected any better with the header, but really good agility from that keeper.
Well, the clock is ticking on, 2 minutes of play left. Sekou Kouyaté attacking well here.
The referee has indicated
James Tompkins.
there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
That's a great interception. There's the final whistle. It's a win for Chelsea. Star of the show today, undoubtedly, Eden Hazard.
He was so sharp in front of goal. Not every day you grab yourself a hat-trick. No wonder he's laughing. His manager, too, will be doubly pleased with that win.
This could be a chance.
You are playing against your old club. Does that make it easier or harder?
Yeah, it'll be fun seeing the lads out there. But easier, definitely. I know how they play, their tactics, their tricks.
Alex Hunter, yeah, he's an old mate. I haven't really talked to him much recently. Can't really wish him luck, can I?
Williams? Top boy, one of my best mates. We talk all the time. But this is the Champions League final. For those 90 minutes, he's just another player I gotta beat. Oi, Williams!
No autographs today, mate. Really busy.
How you been, bruv?
I've been good, I've been good. I made it to the Champions League final. You might have noticed if you answered your phone once in a while.
I know. It's not like I could just come over for a game, though, is it?
No, I suppose not.
Could do now, though.
Now? I don't know, I'm really busy, Hunter. I mean, I've got a final to play. I don't know if I can fit you on my schedule. I've got things to do. Yes, I'll play, yeah. I can thrash you like old times.
Oh, come off it. You know you can't hang with the Hunter. I'll park this way. The past one. Past the second.
Just the keeper to beat.
Come on,
Oh, Alex Hunter scores his hat-trick.
All right, sit back down. Let me kick off.
No, you sure you want to do that?
Yes, you know what they say. Bad rehearsal, good performance.
Who says that?
A lot of people say that.
No one says that.
Well,
mate.
I just said that.
All right.
How's Jim?
Yeah, it's fine. Why?
No reason. I can't remember the last time we did this.
Danny, I know I've been a rubbish mate. Real is relentless. Like this bubble you can never get out of. As soon as you step out the door, there's people sticking phones in your face. My face everywhere. People knowing who I am, what I do. Yeah, a few years ago, it's all I dreamed about, but I never thought about what I'd lose. You know, pieces of who you are. Things that matter to you most.
Yeah. Well, beats having your face over a fish and chip shop advert, doesn't it? People wondering who that lanky guy is in the cheap suit. But you are right, yeah, you have been a rubbish friend.
Pretty weird, this final.
Yep. Not exactly how I imagined it. I need this, mate.
What? And I don't?
It's just different, all right?
How's it different? It's the Champions League final. I want it as much as the next man, as much as you.
You don't get it, do you?
Trust me. I get it.
No, you don't. You have no idea what I've been through. How I've been mugged off left, right and centre, and you've been here trapped in your little bubble, oblivious. We were playing together 2 years ago. You are a mate, but understand, during those 90 minutes you are just another footballer to me, and not you, not Terry, not Ringo, not anyone is going to get in my way of winning that Champions League. All right? My name is on that trophy.
It's a game of football, mate. Best team wins. We both know who that's gonna be.
You think you do?
You know, there was a time when the women's game drew as big a crowds as the men's did after the First World War. Yeah, that's before my time, I want you to know that. You know, what England needs now is another Lily Parr. Bring the glory days back. Your great-grandfather, William, he saw her play in front of 50,000 at Goodison Park. She scored 43 goals in her first season, and she was even younger than you are. Yeah.
She's a great girl.
Well, I'm glad you don't sound surprised.
Enjoyed the tour?
Grandad, you made it.
Well, you don't think I'd have missed this, do you?
Feeling okay?
Been a while since I was up in the gods. What was it, 2005?
2004. FA Cup final. Dad took us to Cardiff instead of taking Mum out for their anniversary. She didn't speak to him for a week, remember? Not that he cared.
No one likes us, we don't care. Dad did love his Millwall. I guess we missed out on a few things when we was kids, eh?
Every time I looked at Dad, all I saw looking back was disappointment. Little Danny, he'll never amount to anything. Not compared to the great Connor Williams. Self-made man.
What do you reckon? I guess Dad never told you how he got Williams' construction empire. Gramps gave it to him. Yeah. A £50 million company handed to him on a silver platter. You're welcome. Dad never had to graft. Never took a knock. He never really built anything. Listen. Before the next match, they're going to keep you in a tunnel. An extra 10 minutes at least. Build the suspense like. Now, I'm not being funny, all right? Don't just stand there. Go to the toilet.
Go to the toilet?
Yes, go to the toilet.
All right, then. So that's it? You just going?
Whoa. My stomach's eating itself, Beanpole. Go on, let's get some grub.
Many of those watching this final are hoping that tonight we will fail. That today this great team will be humbled.
You're looking around this room. I don't want to see fear. What have we got to be scared of?
We are Real Madrid, the standard bearers of excellence.
You didn't get here because of luck. You got here because you earned it.
A great team happens when great players give everything they have for each other instead of for themselves.
Die! We are Chelsea, and we fear no one.
You all know the team sheet. You all know your jobs.
¡A la Madrid! This is history. Right here! Come on, let's go!
Well, this is it, an occasion of true grandeur. The date has been ringed in red for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. My name is Derek Ray. My co-commentator to help describe all the action is, of course, Lee Dixon, and we're fast approaching kick-off time here at the magnificent Estadio Metropolitano. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Good evening. What a pleasure it is to be here with you, Derek, sitting over this magnificent stadium with arguably the best two teams, well, obviously the best two teams in this competition this year because they're in the final. And what a final we've got. The pitch looks fantastic. The crowd are expectant. There's the trophy just sitting there, and the players in the tunnel just about to do what they do best, go out and play and entertain us.
Dissect the Real Madrid side. If you like wingers, you'll love this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be divided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
With a capacity of almost 68,000, this is a fine football stadium, the Metropolitano here in Madrid.
Yeah, I'm very envious of these modern players. They get to play in these really beautiful, beautiful new stadiums.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation. Force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Hunter. Philippe Bernard. Conte now. Here's Kovacic. And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion involving... He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
This is Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. Mateo Kovacic. Read it superbly to take back possession. This is Gareth Bale. Corner for Real Madrid. Alex Hunter's family in attendance tonight. Quite the football pedigree there.
Wow, what a five-a-side team that is. Alex, Jim, Kim and Harold. They need a goalkeeper. Maybe that's my job. Sorry, Cat.
I've seen you in goal, by the way. He's driven in the corner. Conte now. And Chelsea have given us away. Mateo Kovacic. And the ball with Williams. Philippe Bernard. And now here's Eden Hazard. He's in with a chance. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Thundered clear. Chelsea throw in here. Philippe Bernard. N'Golo Kanté. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? On the ball, Azpilicueta. Good tackle. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
This is Varane. There has been so much hype over the youthful Alex Hunter, in part due to the weight the Hunter name carries, but it's fair to say he's had his highs and lows, hasn't quite had the success at his previous clubs that many expected of him. Running towards goal, one man to beat. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Carvajal. Isco has it. And now can he keep calm? It's an intelligent run from Gareth Bale. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? Kanté. Hazard on the ball. Marcos Alonso. Super defending, you've got to say, but it's gone out. Hazard. Given away by Chelsea. And threaded through by Isco. Gareth Bale. And it's there for Gareth Bale. Real Madrid on target. They make the first important statement on this colossal night.
Well, very, very important to get your nose in front in a final. Real Madrid have done that. Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. Mateo Kovacic. Tremendous intuition to win it back. So a throw in to Chelsea. The ball with Marcos Alonso. Throw-in it's going to be. Hazard. The ball with Marcos Alonso. Kanté. And now Danny Williams. And he did well to get around to the ball.
Yeah, I give him 6 out of 10 for that save. Nothing more, nothing less.
A Chelsea corner. They've decided to take the corner short. And Willian whips it in. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Carvajal. Isco. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And crossed in there by Gareth Bale. Well, there goes the half-time whistle, and Real Madrid, as things stand, in control of this Champions League final league.
Yeah, the coach at half-time, Derek, will just be saying to the players, do the same thing again in the second half and you should be fine.
And they get the ball rolling. And we're back in business here at the wonderfully atmospheric Estadio Metropolitano. Giving it to the opposition, Willian. And the through ball from Modric. Can he put it away? Well, it might still work out for them. Pulls it back. In it goes! And it's Alex Hunter!
Well, what a moment for the young lad on the biggest stage.
And look how much it means to his family. What a touching moment.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Second goal for them here. Here's Kovacic. And the ball with Williams. Kovacic lost it. They've given it away. Free kick to Chelsea. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. Is it going to be the moment for Gareth Bale? It's got to be. And it's in from Gareth Bale. He makes it count.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. It's with Willian. Danny Williams. Barkley. And on the ball, Bernard. And now here's Eden Hazard. And Chelsea win the corner. The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card. Opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
Corner kick played over. Thumped clear. And it's with Joaquin Gallo. It's with Alex Hunter. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Bodies forward and the break looks on. Rudiger. Conte. Barkley. Williams. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And given away. Thunder's clear. Corner given to Real Madrid. And a substitution in the offing. And that's a deep corner. And a no-nonsense clearance. Prepared to take on the shot. It's still alive. Real Madrid get the throw-in. Isco has it. Toni Kroos. That's how to flum. Lovely ball from Hunter. Wonderful block. Philippe Bernard. Given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view, what positives can you find, Lee?
I suggest those Chelsea players get some earplugs when they go in that dressing room. The coach is going to go ballistic. Lack of intensity, no hunger, no passion. Shocking at the back too. Not very good at all.
The ball with Luka Modric. Toni Kroos. And it might be. And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble. Well, let's just look at this again. Just when you think you've got a team by the scruff of the neck, they break on you like that. What pace, what brilliance. Just look at the movement. It's a brilliant, brilliant goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Now with Ross Barkley. The Chelsea move still flowing. Advantage to them. And 5 minutes to go. It's with Alex Hunter. Now the task is to remain focused. Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested and they got their reward. Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him and he takes full advantage.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Here's Pedro. Barkley. And on the ball, Bernard. Chelsea couldn't maintain possession. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Hunter. Barkley. And the ball with Williams. And they've done it! Real Madrid are the champions!
Well played, Toro.
Congratulations, Alex. You deserve it.
Next time I'm on his team.
Good game, mate.
I had to let you in, didn't I? I mean, imagine if you'd lost. All those sponsors would have dropped you in a heartbeat.
I appreciate it, bruv. Let's grab a bite before you leave.
Yeah, sure.
Real Madrid expect success, and Alex Hunter this season has helped them achieve success, Lee.
Well, he has. He's been instrumental in their success, and you can look back as players, all the money in the bank and the cars in the garage, but it's trophies that you count as a player, and certainly there's another one in the trophy cabinet tonight.
We're not going to forget the celebrations, the Real Madrid players, and they're going to run long into the night. Well, this is one of the moments you dream about as a footballer. The most coveted prize in the European club game awaits. That's what they've spent the whole season playing for. The Champions League trophy. And in 2019, as so often in the past, it's the property of Real Madrid.
Well, these players celebrate this moment right now and later on in the evening with their families. All those double training sessions, all that hard work on the training pitch, and now all come to fruition.
What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
This is the best bit, Derek, it really is. Celebrating with teammates is great, but sharing it with your supporters through thick and thin, they've supported you, now they get their reward.
This is what they set out to do at the start of the season, and this is what they have delivered. And now the images of these heroes captured for eternity. Real Madrid, the club champions of Europe. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Good tackle.
It's all in the timing. I had to get low, I had to get low, I had to get back. I had to report, I had to get facts, cause you were just that, you that. Girl, you share your truths with me, and I find them true. Amused, you in the booth with me. Can't spend time on a nickel and dime me. I got me a girl, she don't want no diamonds. A daily reminder to holler at God. Like, where did you find her? Good look at my everything around me, I took it. Did it with only the I knew. And a few I thought I knew better. They go my to always do better. But you're more top echelon. My next probably be a step backwards.
Dale, 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 dale.
Now you are part of this great club's history. No one can ever take that away from you.
Alex! Alex! You just won the Champions League! What?
Boy, how did you even get in here?
No, you know me. Everyone's waiting outside, so come on.
Alex, the sponsors are waiting for you to say a few words. Come on, we shouldn't leave everyone hiding.
I was just gonna...
Alex, the whole world is watching.
Alex.
You know I appreciate everything you've done for me. But I can't. Not this time. Sorry. Come on, then.
Alex, wait! Alex!
The other day, I was talking to my mate. She said, "You still
was never prouder of you than I was today, Alex. You're a credit to this family. You're a credit to football. You're the greatest hunter ever.
Have given up, thinking that my heart just hiding off. Pero todavía hay de que respirar. Feeling like I'm finally done with love. Runs like a drug down through my blood. Pero no es el momento en que parar. La fuerza y el hambre que tiene mi gente, la raza morena, lo lleva la vena.
Born with the good in us. We're all in need of love. Dreams get torn, but we stand up, making a change that is calling us. We laugh, we cry the same. We bleed, we all feel pain. When the day is done, time don't wait. We all live this life the same. Beautiful world, beautiful people. Boys and girls, we're all made equal. So clap your hands, get up and dance. Beautiful world, with a beautiful people. Your God, our cross to bear. Heaven knows we've all been there. Our mistakes
You are playing against your old club. Does that make it easier or harder?
Yeah, it'll be fun seeing the lads out there. But easier, definitely. I know how they play, their tactics, their tricks.
Alex Hunter, yeah, he's an old mate. I haven't really talked to him much recently. Can't really wish him luck, can I?
Williams? Top boy, one of my best mates. We talk all the time. But this is the Champions League final. For those 90 minutes, he's just another player I gotta beat. Oi, Williams!
No autographs today, mate. Really busy.
How you been, bruv?
I've been good. I made it to the Champions League final. You might have noticed if you answered your phone once in a while.
I know. It's not like I could just come over for a game, though, is it?
No, I suppose not.
Could do now, though.
Now? I don't know, I'm really busy, Hunter. I mean, I've got a final to play. I don't know if I can fit in my schedule. I've got things to do. Yes, I'll play, yeah. I can thrash you like old times.
Oh, come off it. You know you can't hang with the Hunter. I'll park this way. Hunter past one. Past the second.
Come
Just
out!
the keeper to
Come
beat.
out! Come out! Come out! Oh! Alex Hunter scores his hat-trick!
All right, sit back down. Let me kick off.
No, you sure you want to do that?
Yes, you know what they say. Bad rehearsal, good performance.
Who says that?
A lot of people say that.
No one says that,
Well, I
mate.
just said that.
All right.
How's Jim?
Yeah, it's fine. Why?
No reason. I can't remember the last time we did this.
Danny, I know I've been a rubbish mate. Way Out is relentless. Like this bubble you can never get out of. As soon as you step out the door, there's people sticking phones in your face. My face everywhere. People knowing who I am, what I do. Yeah, a few years ago, it's all I dreamed about, but I never thought about what I'd lose. You know, pieces of who you are. Things that matter to you most.
Yeah. Well, beats having your face over a fish and chip shop advert, doesn't it? People wondering who that lanky guy is in the cheap suit. But you are right, yeah, you have been a rubbish friend.
Very weird, this final.
Yep. Not exactly how I imagined it. I need this, mate.
What? And I don't?
It's just different, all right?
How's it different? It's the Champions League final. I want it as much as the next man, as much as you.
You don't get it, do you?
Trust me. I get it.
No, you don't. You have no idea what I've been through. How I've been mugged off left, right and centre, and you've been here trapped in your little bubble, oblivious. We were playing together 2 years ago. You are a mate, but understand, during those 90 minutes you are just another footballer to me, and not you, not Terry, not Ringo, not anyone is going to get in my way of winning that Champions League. All right? My name is on that trophy.
It's a game of football, mate. Best team wins. We both know who that's gonna be.
You think you do?
You know, there was a time when the women's game drew as big a crowds as the men's did after the First World War. Yeah, that's before my time, I want you to know that. You know, what England needs now is another Lily Parr. Bring the glory days back. Your great-grandfather, William, he saw her play in front of 50,000 at Goodison Park. She scored 43 goals in her first season, and she was even younger than you are. Yeah.
She's a great gal.
Well, I'm glad you don't sound surprised.
Enjoyed the tour?
Grandad, you made it.
Well, you don't think I'd have missed this, do you?
Feeling okay?
Been a while since I was up in the gods. What was it, 2005?
2004. FA Cup final. Dad took us to Cardiff instead of taking Mum out for their anniversary. She didn't speak to him for a week, remember? Not that he cared.
No one likes us, we don't care. Dad did love his Millwall. I guess we missed out on a few things when we was kids, eh?
Every time I looked at Dad, all I saw looking back was disappointment. Little Danny, he'll never amount to anything. Not compared to the great Connor Williams. Self-made man.
What do you reckon? I guess Dad never told you how he got Williams' construction empire. Gramps gave it to him. Yeah. A £50 million company handed to him on a silver platter. You're welcome. Dad never had to graft. Never took a knock. He never really built anything. Listen. Before the next match, they're going to keep you in a tunnel, an extra 10 minutes at least, to build the suspense like. Now, I'm not being funny, all right? Don't just stand there. Go to the toilet.
Go to the toilet?
Yes, go to the toilet.
All right, then. So that's it? You just going?
Whoa. My stomach's eating itself, Beanpole. Go on, let's get some grub.
Many of those watching this final are hoping that tonight we will fail. That today this great team will be humbled.
You're looking around this room. I don't want to see fear. What have we got to be scared of?
We are Real Madrid, the standard bearers of excellence.
You didn't get here because of luck. You got here because you earned it.
A great team happens when great players give everything they have for each other instead of for themselves.
Hey! We are Chelsea, and we fear no one.
You all know the team sheet. You all know your jobs. A la Madrid!
This is history. Right here! Come on, lads! Let's go! Get
Well, this is what they've been striving for, and shortly it will become reality. Here in the Spanish capital, it's the UEFA Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary tonight by Lee Dixon, and we're fast approaching kickoff time here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back and let me run out there, please.
And I think we have to highlight Danny Williams at the start of this game. He can stamp his authority on the proceedings. Lee, what do you enjoy about his game?
Well, I love watching him. He's got quick feet, quick mind. He wants you to come close to you so he can get past you. So as defenders normally stand off him, and then he's got more time to pick the pass he wants, and he normally finds the best one.
Dissect the Real Madrid side, and they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely, that takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
There was definitely a need for a new Atletico Madrid stadium, and they've got the new ground here in the eastern part of the capital, the Metropolitano, and it's brilliantly.
It is. I was lucky enough to go to the Calderon. I love that stadium. Very old, as you said, and literally falling down, so they needed a new home, and they've done a great job with this one.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. An element of caution about this selection.
Yeah, 4-5-1, Derek. The 5 players behind the lone striker will need to support him. Looks very strong midfield offensively and also defensively. The back four will be protected throughout the game.
And they're underway now in the Champions League final. We're about to find out which team is the best in Europe. And now Danny Williams. And tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Sloppy in possession, Isco. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Here's Kovacic. Kovacic seducing with his passing. Real chance. And cleared away. And a throw-in forthcoming. Here's Kovacic. He's taken on his opponent. Williams! And a goal it is, provided by Danny Williams.
Well, he'll remember that for the rest of his life.
And just look at how much it means to his family. What a magical moment.
Well, you will concede less goals if you stop the crosses. On this occasion, they don't, and they pay the ultimate penalty. The ball's in the back of the net. Stop the cross.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. Bale. It's with Alex Hunter. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Eden Hazard. Into the centre by Hazard. Well, clattered away. Toni Kroos. Real Madrid have given us away. When you talk about Chelsea, you talk about it. Fed through by Kovacic. He's in with a chance. Philippe Bernard! And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
And a bit more analysis as regards the goal. It's going their way, 2-0. Isco. Here's Carvajal. Bale. Awkward in possession, Isco. Here's Kovacic. Marcelo. Chelsea throw in here. Mateo Kovacic. Philippe Bernard. Toni Kroos. Modric. There has been so much hype over the youthful Alex Hunter, in part due to the weight the Hunter name carries, but it's fair to say he's had his highs and lows. As Kovacic seducing with his passing. Now he's got to stay calm. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. This is Sergio Ramos. Here's Carvajal. This is Kroos. Isco. Trailing as they are, what will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, this Madrid side just needs to up the tempo a little bit in the second half. They've had some joy, especially in midfield and up front. The team's nearly clicking, just not quite there.
And on the ball, Bernard. The cross is on. Real Madrid get the throw in. This is Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. He just needs to stay level-headed now. The net is staring him in the face. Willian with the goal.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. Hunter. An authoritative challenge. Rudiger. Well, visionary passing, and they could do damage. Oh, he needs to clear it here. Half-time then in this Champions League final. And it's looking a bit bleak for Real Madrid. They find themselves trailing with a lot of heavy lifting to do in the second half if they have designs on turning this around, Lee.
Well, I'm not so sure about the heavy lifting bit because they look a little jaded to me. Very, very important. You don't let that tiredness affect your game. It's all in the mind, Derek. If I was Real Madrid, I'd be getting the ball to Alex Hunter as much as possible. There are spaces out there. There's space for him to run into. Give the lad the ball.
And we're back in business here at the wonderfully atmospheric Estadio Metropolitano. Now Willian. Mateo Kovacic. Let's see what he has in store for them. And he's clear his lines. In possession, Marcelo. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Crossing opportunity. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, if he plays like that in the second half, we're in for a real treat. He's scored, he's direct, creative, and he unnerves defenders.
The ball with Luka Modric. It's with Alex Hunter. Gareth Bale. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
And a substitution in the offing. Conte. And on the ball, Bernard. And now here's Eden Hazard. And it's with chance, Philippe Bernard. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Williams. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Substitution time it is. Azpilicueta now. He's been a bit unlucky. N'Golo Conte. Conte. Willian. And the cross is very much on. And it's gone in!
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
And a bit more analysis as regards the goal. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Dani Ceballos. Good tackle. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Here's Kovacic. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Simple for the keeper. And the through ball from Modric. And Kroos. It's been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, Chelsea tonight, the creativity has been absolutely superb. The imagination, the delivery, the execution, a real top-draw performance. Chance after chance, a real joy to watch.
Well, great read there to intercept. And the pass provided by Danny Williams. And Willian. Blue is the colour. Chelsea have gone and scored.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later, you're going to score a goal. Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. This is Kroos. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Excellent ball from Danny Williams. And the cross from Willian. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Barkley! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Corner it is for Chelsea. In by Pedro. And he's clear as lines. This is Kroos. Here's Carvajal. And Chelsea are the champions of Europe.
Just give us a second, lads. Hey. Hey, mate. That was a really good game. Well played.
Congrats, bruv. You deserve it.
Yeah, I knew that. But it's nice of you to say so.
Joaquin Gallo, Champions League winner. Felicidades, hermano.
Gracias, Alex. I know your turn will come.
Ladies.
Maybe you shouldn't have left after all. Well, I warned him.
It's all right.
See you, mate. Oh, lads, we only went and done it.
Was there ever any doubt?
No.
What an achievement by Danny Williams and his teammates. Real Madrid knocked off their perch for once in a Champions League final. And quite the boost for English football, you've got to say, Lee.
Well, at the start of the tournament, who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought they'd been in the final? Who'd have thought they'd picked that trophy up? Certainly not me. They've been brilliant throughout, and certainly Danny Williams instrumental in that success.
Well, the celebrations are going to last for quite some time, I think. Well, now for the official presentation. And as a footballer, Lee, in this case as a Chelsea footballer, this is exactly where you'd want to be.
Well, exactly. Getting onto that podium, huge amount of effort to get there, but this is the icing on the cake. Actually watching your captain pick the trophy up, sharing in that moment. It's a beautiful trophy as well, Derek.
It's Chelsea's moment. Champions League winners this season, and my goodness, they deserve it.
Brilliant moment. They'll be celebrating long into the night, I'm sure. And then, believe it or not, they'll be focusing the next few days on next season, no doubt.
That's how it works, but for now it's all about this achievement. The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019. Here's Kovacic. He's taken on his opponent.
Well, it looks good on you. I find it goes nice with a classic sports jacket, personally.
Sports jacket? Yeah, I was gonna go with a dinner jacket, you know, because your fashion sense.
You did this, Beanpole. Don't ever forget that. Happy days.